What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. And we are back with a reaction for you. Sorry I've been away, guys. Been busy in my real personal life. Had a lot to do. Had some trips and stuff I had to take. So it's been affecting my video making schedule. But the end of the year is always rough for me. So, we're going to be back on it. But I apologize, guys. Don't worry. Uploads are still coming. This one, though, should be a good one. We got Kendra back. This title, guys, y'all gotta hear this title. Listen to this. He will marry a woman, but he will date a man, not at the same time. Trust, he will be faithful to you. I just couldn't resist when I saw this title. So, guys, we just gotta dive in and see what this is about.
Hello?
What's going on?
Hey, what's your name?
Mike.
This your first time here?
Yes, it is, but I've been watching for a minute and I talk shit in the comments, so I know it's coming.
Okay, give me better light. It's not bad, but I'll work with it if I have to.
Let's see. How about this?
Yes. Okay, your name
big
is Mike.
boy beard.
Where you calling us from?
I'm in Atlanta.
Atlanta. How old are you, Mike?
40.
40. What you do?
Looks good for his age.
I am in trucking.
Trucking. You have any kids?
None.
No kids.
Nah.
Okay.
All right. Mike, Atlanta, 40, trucking, no kids. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
Virgo, September 22nd.
Virgo. All right. Okay. Are you still? This is great light, Mike. You good to go right here. Let's get into it. What kind of woman you looking for?
So I like both. That seems to be the problem, right? I like both. It happens a lot. I attract women, I attract men. I mean, it is what it is, but I like both. The comments about to crush me though, because I really be in the comments talking this shit every night.
Well, listen, I don't think listen, my show, if you watch my show, we open to everything, right?
I know, but they throw up the flags, they throw up the rainbows and shit. Like I see it all.
Well, what I was gonna say is I just wasn't expecting you to say both. So for me it was a shocker, but now that I'm over the shock, let's continue. Do you have a gender preference?
No.
Yes, I think
so. Equally, no. What gender did you date last?
A female, actually.
Okay. When did you date a man last?
Probably maybe last year.
Okay. Is there an age range? You're 40.
I'm gonna have to go with like maybe 28-ish to 35, 36.
Okay. So what kind of man or woman do you desire?
One that's confident, definitely hardworking and understands time. You got to be secure. On the women's side, they have to be secure. A lot of women, and I see it a lot of times too, where women won't date bisexual men because they feel like they're gonna get cheated on with a man. But not everybody moves like that, so they have to be secure.
So that is a legitimate concern I think some women have. So when you're in a relationship with a man or a woman, is it fair to say you're just loyal to that gender?
That's it.
To that person.
To that person, that's it.
Okay.
So it's the person, which is why they have to be secure. I mean, I flirt. I get flirt with a lot too. So I mean, they really just have to be secure. I do my best to try and make sure, to instill that is nothing else going on. But I always run into the issue more so with the women, to where they just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? You play for both teams. I can't fuck with that.
Yeah,
and
because
just when you just got the shop, right? So everything can be cool. So I'm not a creep, so I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just like, I can't really lie. Like, you know what I mean? Like a part of me wishes I would just keep it a secret, but that's some creep shit. And I don't want to come off as a creep. And they be like, oh, I just found out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go through all that. No drama, less drama works for me. You just gotta be secure with the shit.
Hold on. Okay. It's a lot to unpack there. So we got this guy. Not a bad looking dude, yo. He's got a nice beard, yo. For 40 years old, he looks great. He can easily pass for 30, you know what I mean? He looks good for his age, I could easily see women liking this guy. But I know tons of females who are like, bro, I just can't mess with a dude who messes with dudes. It's some kind of stigma when it comes to ladies and that. And like, I can't blame them. It's like, I'm gonna have to just be honest here. When it comes to same-sex relationships, it's different. When it comes to men and men and women, it's different. The way it's viewed by society is different. Everything is different. And There's tons of females who are like, I don't care if you like women. If you mess with dudes, you are of that orientation, and I don't want to mess with it. And it's like you can't fault them for that. I can't blame them for that. But when people who are bisexual and they're like, "Oh, well, I don't really have a preference for either," I'm sorry. I think no matter anything in life, whatever it is, we have a preference to one versus another. It's like, sure, you may like cats and dogs, but there is one you like more. Okay. Just like even when it comes to, being straight, if you're a straight guy and you're like, okay, I like black women, shapely, you know, whatever. Okay, that's my type. I like shapely black women. Okay, you could still be attracted to, a thinner Puerto Rican chick. They're both still chicks, but you will still have a preference for one. If you are more attracted to the black woman, you're gonna like her more if the two are put in front of you. So if you take a hot girl and a hot guy and put them right in front of this guy, his eye is gonna draw to more one than the other. They're not gonna go off in opposite directions. No, he's gonna be checking one out more than the other. I don't care what anyone says. Y'all can fight me on it. Y'all can fight me in the comments. I don't care. I know what I'm saying is true, and that goes for anything in life, not just dating preferences. Let's continue.
Yeah, and I was gonna say because we already worried about Keisha, now we gotta worry about Kevin too.
Not necessarily though. I'm telling you, not necessarily. Once you got me, you got me. So that's just the bottom line.
Okay, let's keep going. What's some deal breakers for either gender?
Gotta ask him like the same question twice.
Broke, a lot of complaining. Like my main thing is don't bitch about every little fucking thing. Like life is so much bigger than that. Like say what you got to say. Okay, let's move on.
Okay,
that's the main deal breaker. Not a lot of kids. I love kids. One, maybe two. Don't come with a lot of baggage. I run into an ass load of baggage and it's just like, I'm not at that place. Like, you know what I'm saying? They say meet people where you're at. I do that, but if where you're at is not where I want to be, you gotta go. Just
gotta go.
Gotta
okay. Go. Does he or she have to look a certain way?
I prefer black. Just take care of yourself. It has the package has to come together and it has to make sense. Like you can't be out here looking like, I guess for lack of better terms, a bad bitch or a dope ass nigga and you broke. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my main thing. Financial security, because sex and financial status are the two things for me that are deal breakers and break relationships up. You either broke, so they're gonna outsource somebody else that got something else, or if your sex is whack, they're gonna want to cheat on you. So those two things, like you just can't be a fucking bum.
Okay. All right. Zach Book, who I work with, he has a question for you that he wants me to ask. And the question is this. You got one night to smash Morris Chestnut or Rihanna. Which one are you picking?
Rihanna. You went
preference.
You went all the way wrong, buddy, with Morris Chestnut. Definitely. You went all the way wrong.
Okay, so who's your guy?
Yeah, who's your guy type?
Oh shit. Oof. I mean, I don't harp on, oh my God, like I would love, I don't harp on shit like that. It's more so of a personality and who I'm attracted to.
Okay, but you would choose Rihanna over Morris Chestnut?
Absolutely, and she got the bigger bag. She ain't gonna ask me for shit.
Oh, she got more
this guy.
She got the bigger bag.
Bro, Morris Chestnut got way more money than you know.
Zach, oh my God, you so crazy. All right, let's keep going.
Right.
Speaking of money, does the man or woman have to make a certain amount of money?
Hell
clearly,
yes.
clearly.
On the show, Cap, talking about now, just take care of yourself. Just take care of yourself. Well, if I'm thinking of terms of longevity and some shit lasting, what if I fail? What if I fuck up somewhere and you can only take care of yourself? That's what I put out there. So that's what, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get. Like, if I can't make my car payment this month, you got me? Well, you can only afford you because that's the standard that I said. So hell yeah, I would say 75, and that's on the low end.
75 is the lowest.
You're asking for a lot, bro.
Is on the low end, and then like you can take in all other factors, like if they got kids and all that other shit. If you make 75 and you got 3 kids, well, you really ain't got 75, not to yourself. I ain't got no kids, so every dime that I make is mine. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it just has to make sense.
Just has to make sense. Okay.
It has to make sense.
Do you want kids?
Hold on. Okay, so all right, bro. If you want to go for a guy and you're dating dudes, fine, have your dollar preference. But bro, if you want to be with a woman, like you're trying to find a woman that makes, he said on the low end, got to make 75 racks. Bro, you trying to, how many women make 75 grand a year, bro? Not that many. To me, based on the things he is saying, it sounds like he would do better with a man. That's just my opinion based on what I'm hearing from him. It sounds like he would do better for a man. It sounds like his preferences lie more towards what you want out of a man versus a woman. That's just me talking, but let's continue.
One day?
I do. And that's a part of me that wishes that I could be a creep and not say nothing. But the moment I run into a lot of really great, I actually ran into one on here. She had one kid, but she was really, really cool. I do want one, but every time I bring this up, like what you call him, Kevin? Every time I bring that up, they just like, and I'm like, see, like I could have played the field and not said shit at all, knocked you up, let you find out about it. But now I'm the bad guy because I ain't said shit. So it's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. So
do you have a desire to settle down one day with a woman or a man?
I would marry a woman. I would not marry a man.
Okay, you would marry a woman.
Then you have
and
a
you would
preference,
be faithful
dog.
to your wife, and
absolutely.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Mike.
Hold on, before they Kendra Cam it up, bro. This man has a preference for one. This guy has a preference for one. When the question was asked about Rihanna and Morris Chestnut, he went for Rihanna. He said he would marry a woman, not marry a man. So I'm like, what you actually looking for though? If you want to be married, if that's the goal you're going for, and you don't want to marry a man, then why are you even wasting your time dating men, bro? I don't understand. If you're a true bisexual, you really don't have a preference. You would have no problem marrying a man or a woman. You would marry whoever you fell in love with and felt you could spend the rest of your life with. You clearly got a preference, bro. Like, I don't understand why you would marry a woman, not a man. Is it because of the reproductive factor in it, or is it because of the status? Or it could be a number of reasons why. But the fact that he isn't willing to even consider having a long-term real marriage with a man, I think says a lot. So I don't understand why you're even going for guys. And you say you want kids, you say you marry a woman. Why are you messing with guys when you know these women you're talking to aren't down with it and it's turning them off? You might as well stop messing with guys, bro. You might as well only mess with women. I don't understand that. Let's continue.
I gotta move. I ain't got no. Let's see. Somebody said hot and spicy. Your mama.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me turn this camera around.
Ooh, y'all better watch it. Mike will come for your ass.
Yeah.
Okay, we see you, Mike. This your home?
Yeah, it's my house.
Okay, looks nice. Looks like it's clean.
Yeah.
No, it's a little messy right now. I just came back from a cabin trip, so it's a little in disarray.
Do you want the person to be in Atlanta?
No, not necessarily, because I have the ability to move. And I travel for work anyway, so I'm all over the place.
Excuse me. Okay, they don't gotta be in Atlanta. All right. When your last relationship was with a woman, right?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It's been about a month.
Was it a man or a woman?
It was a woman. The same woman that I was creeping around with before I told her about Kevin.
Oh, so did she break up with you during that?
Huh?
Excuse me. Did she want to end the relationship once she knew you were bisexual?
Yes.
Mm.
It kind of tapered off. Everything was cool, but it tapered off, and the communication started to fade. And I knew what it was because it's happened before. Okay.
So what made you? So you didn't tell her at the start of the relationship. What made you tell her during the relationship?
Sometimes is me trying to see just where it would go before I even say anything. Because sometimes it might flop before I even get to that point. But if I feel like it's getting to a level of seriousness, it's kind of like, all right, let me go ahead and tell what's up. So I won't be the bad guy at the end of the day.
Bro, you should just be up front with it. Because, like, if you tell them later, it's just going to feel like deception.
All right, Mike. Why do you think you're single? Do you think that's the reason why you're single?
It's a part of it for sure.
No, not necessarily that. Well, when it comes to dating a woman seriously,
Yes.
absolutely, hands down, that's it. Because other than that, I have no issues. Excuse me. For me, I think it's because I'm demanding in certain ways more than other. I think sometimes I can be a little selfish with my time, and for me, time is money. So if you're wasting my time, I'm not making no money. With the way that I work, I have very little time to give to the to the extra stuff, especially if it's not great. And I'm not quick to jump into things. You know what I'm saying? Like they may want it to happen instantly to where I'm moving at a really, really slow pace. And I mean, I'm hard to read, honestly.
You're hard to read.
Yeah, I'm hard to read. I lack empathy sometimes. Definitely, I lack empathy a lot. I'm working on that, but that's something I'm aware of.
Okay. And why would a woman or a man be lucky to be with you?
I wouldn't call it luck because we don't know what we're getting into until we're actually into it. I just say go for it. Let's see where it goes. If it goes, great, cool. If not, we go our separate ways. Life goes on. There's somebody for you. Maybe it's not me, and vice versa.
And vice versa.
Who keep asking? Everybody keep asking. I am a top. I'm a top.
Oh,
They keep asking.
oh my God.
Top or bottom? I am a top.
Hold
and
on.
there you have it.
You ain't have to answer that,
this is
cuz.
Mike in Atlanta. He's 40, a Virgo. He works in trucking. He has no kids. He is. Is it fair to say you're bisexual?
Yeah.
He's bisexual.
All right, guys.
28 to 36.
We gonna cut that there. It's only like a minute and a half left. Okay, so this was an interesting one. I haven't done a guy in a little bit. When I saw that title, I was like, this is getting done right now. So there's a lot to unpack here. This guy, not a bad looking guy, 40 years old, looks great, got a great freaking beard. Seems like he's got himself together. Seems like he got a nice little place, decent job. Seems like he's doing it for himself. But bro, I'm sorry, but if you want to be with a woman, bro, I think you're gonna have to just be with a woman. And like I really do get what he's saying, where he's like, listen, who I'm with is who I'm with. Male or female, I'm about that person. I'm faithful to that person. Cool. You're faithful to your relationship. That's fine. Bro, to me, it sounds like you have a preference to be with a woman. Long term at least. And I'm just, bro, like you've been through this so many times that you're like, I already know. Cause it's gonna be really hard for you to find a woman who's cool with you, you know, being with men like that. You know, a lot of women don't. I know so many women who are like, bro, I would not hook up with a dude who hooks up with dudes. I've heard it so many times from so many different women. And I'm like, if you desire marriage from a woman and a family and all that, you're probably gonna have to, you know, stop messing with men. Like, I don't know. It's hard. And like, nothing against this. I have no problem. First things first, y'all know, y'all watch my channel. Y'all know I don't care if you gay, bi, straight, whatever. I don't care what you are. You do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy makes me happy. I don't care. But it's just gonna be tough for you to date a woman seriously, to be with a woman seriously. And I think also, you gotta tell. I don't think you should wait until you've been with someone for a while to tell them, you know, that you like men. I think you should tell them before you guys get intimate at least. Because let's keep it real, a lot of women would choose not to be intimate with a man who's intimate with a woman. You know, who's intimate with other men. For various reasons, you'd have to ask these women. But they don't want it. Now, it's a different game if you're like, oh, would you hook up with a chick who hooks up with chicks? Dudes don't care about that. Oh, you hooked up with a chick before? It's hot. You know, it's different stigmas when it comes to same-sex relationships on both sides. It really is, and we all know that. But for this guy, I think it sounds like this is why I'm like, man, being bi has got to be hard, because I'm like, if you're a man and you like men, then you know that's your ballpark. That's where you lie. And if you're straight and you like women, that's where you lie. But when you ride this line of back and forth, I don't know, I'm sure it can get complicated. I'm sure it can get complicated within relationships. I'm sure it can get complicated in your own head. It just sounds like a lot, and it seems like a lot to have to deal with, especially when it comes to dating. So my only advice for this guy is, and this sounds bad, and I don't want this to come off this way, because people, we're all free. We can do whatever we want. But to me, it sounds like for you to have happiness, you kind of got to pick a side and stick with it. If I'm this guy, my goal is to find my forever person, whether it be a man, a woman, whatever. That's what I'm looking for. If I'm him, I'm not looking for random hookups. I'm looking to be with someone serious, someone who's ready to jump into something. Because, he's 40. Like, is it old? No. But, I mean, it's not, he ain't 25 no more. So, he gotta, if he wants to be with someone forever, it's probably time to start dating somebody seriously. But, I don't know, man. It's a weird one. But, guys, I am Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. Fun as usual, interesting video. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more content, hit the bell so you do not miss a thing. I'll toss my social medias right there. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, only if you want to. And guys, I will be back soon. Peace.
That's ISO. Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my post, the same now, I've been humble too long, yeah.